I think we're back. Sorry, folks, I got a call and it disrupted the stream. Oh, not the first time that's happened. Probably won't be the last, but I forgot to turn Do Not Disturb on. So there's a pro tip for all you aspiring streamers. If you're playing on a phone device, then make sure to turn on Do Not Disturb and change your settings in if you're on an iPhone, if you're on iOS, change your settings because if you don't change, it's set up to default. If someone calls you back to back, then it'll let the second one through even if you're on Do Not Disturb. So there's your pro tip for the day. I used to complain about that because I would get calls all the time. I had to let calls from work through, and it would interrupt me 4 times a stream. So loads of fun. Oh, our opponent gets across. I can't make it with my equipment, so I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to lay up. Maybe? Is it worth it to even try? I don't think so. I don't think it's got a chance. Too much of a headwind. Won't even have a chance. We'll go 4.6. I switched my bag back, yeah. Hopefully we don't have any more interruptions. I did see that Kime was also streaming some Tour 9, so probably get better content from that stream over there than you will here, but if you're trying to play it with lower level clubs, then this will be helpful at the very least. As I am mostly coming up in very, very highly out-clubbed, but that's okay. It's all right. No worries. It's just, that's the nature of the game. When you're on a quest like this to progress as quickly as you can, you're going to get out-clubbed the majority of the way on your way up. So you just got to overcome that with skill and knowledge of the holes and the shootouts, and make sure that you're always consistently hitting perfect and doing whatever you can. There will be holes where I just call them equipment losses. You're going to take it on the chin. Doesn't matter what you do, especially in the higher tours where you're just not going to be able to reach the green in 2. It doesn't matter what you do with the equipment that you've got, with whatever combination, even with like a special ball or anything like that. So you just deal with them. Try and progress as you can. Make the best of it. Not worry about it too much. Let's keep our fingers crossed so we don't get interrupted again. Like I said, I've got Do Not Disturb on now. It was a terrible mistake not to have it on at the beginning of the stream. But you live and you learn. You move on. The plan will be to play a couple more Tour 9 games here, and then I'm going to switch over to my main account for the Bushwhackers grind. Things are going swimmingly there. So, no complaints about that. We are in first for our C100 grind and widening the gap over second place as we just continue to pour it on. So these mofos, they're all over it. I believe I'm like 10th in the clan with something like 6.2 or 6.3K. We got some grinding mofos in there. All right, Thorn level 4 here. So I'm playing it. Max is a 2.1, min is a 4.0, and mid is a little under halfway in between. So I think we're going to be close to a min here. So that's like a 4 to 1. Should we try? Let's try some thorn porn here. Why not? See what happens. We don't have much of a ball guideline. Let's call it like dead at a max. No, let's say max minus 5%. So 8.5, 4.1 rings. Oh, a nasty great left. Horrendously played. Well, that's all right. Might have gone in with a perfect, who knows. You never know. Without the ball guideline there, the other way to play that is that I think anyway is to play it up onto the green with like 3 backspin and have your third bounce basically be in the cup. That's kind of how you get by without having the ball guideline. The 3 backspin shot, that usually works at a max distance. Sometimes at a min it's a little bit less, or sometimes even a little bit more, kind of depending on the glitch that you can get. Sometimes you can find a little area where the guideline will kind of seem to develop. Find one of those little glitchy spots where it'll look like it'll carry for you a little bit. Ooh, all right. With a 10.3, we should have just a little bit less wind than our opponent here. But we're going to use probably like 3.5 or 4 bars of backspin, leave it well short, play offset games and over adjustment games. With any kind of a headwind here, I've been playing this +1 or +10% at 1-to-1. So we're pulling back here. I might take just like 0.1 or 0.2 off of that because we're not. That's been with more of a headwind. So since we're going the opposite direction, I'll probably play it as like plus 10% at 1-to-1, but then take off. Oh, we'll take off like 0.1. See what that gets us. Hey, thanks for the good luck, Jason. Appreciate it. So yeah, see how close he got to the fringe there? It's going to be a good shot, but it landed really, really close to the fringe. Almost, or not the fringe, but the rough rather. And we want to avoid that. So let's start with the red on the rough up here. All right, so we're going to offset with the wind. We're going to go like a 1.5 in the direction that the wind's going. I'll pull back just a notch more. Plus 10%, so it'll be like 10-1. We'll just go straight at 10 with a shallow pull, an 11.59 pull. And even just a notch of curl back to the right. Yeah, great left. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too bad. Should still be close. But not close enough, I'm afraid. Our opponent put a really nice shot in there. Hey! Oh. Pardon the dog, folks. Oh, not having much luck here. We'll switch over to the Bushwhackers account here in a minute. But wanted to get this new account on stream a little bit. Show it off. Show off being able to power my way through these tours with just absolute awfully clubs. The tournament finishes help quite a bit as you can stock up on balls without paying too much money. What do we want to do here? I'm actually going to lay up short. Because if you go too deep, I'm right in between clubs here. So I'm going to go with the blue on the rough. Play it as 1-to-1. 8-4. And we're going to curl to just outside the arrows. Or it's full curl, that's all I got. I can't seem to hit perfect right now, but that's okay because I wanted to actually curl out a little bit more anyway. So, oh no, I did not want to curl it more. Oh, this has just gone horribly wrong. All right. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we'll be able to save this. I can't believe that went into the rough on the right. That great right must have just really killed me. Watch him just smash it down here over to the left. All right, that'll be enough for this account then after this hole. I mean, hopefully we could save it, but I kind of doubt it. I think I got a Nirvana level 2, so unless there's like a massive tailwind. So fingers crossed for some caddy wind, but if not, we'll just lose this one and then call it quits for this account for the day. And go do some grinding for bushwhackers so that we can continue to widen that gap and maintain our first place lead. Oh no, just awful. How many rings do we reckon is a slice with a Nirvana 2? Call it 12. No, more than 12. More than 12. Oh. Well, just an absolutely horrible debut for this account, but that's all right. That's okay. It's streaky. Everybody knows the game is streaky. Fingers crossed maybe we'll drain this out of the trap, but all right, so note to self, let's see, we'll say a Nirvana slice with this is probably more like 15. Note to self. This is just going to be an eyeball method. Oh, not enough. All right, enough of this. Let's get serious. That was a nice little intro, but let's get out of here and go earn some Bushwhacker clan points. That's what this is all about anyway. That's what this season's all about. These mofos grinding. Let's get out of here. And we'll go have some fun. Okay, here we go. Grind time. So I mentioned jumping up to Tour 12. I'd done a little bit of that in the past. Oh, come on. Oh, great. We got a 19th family member to kick things off. Wonderful. So I was a regular up there and kind of maxed it out and got sick of it and was like, screw it. Who cares? And I just didn't enjoy it very much. Like I mentioned, I only had an APOC 5 and Cata 5. So it was absolutely brutal. I was out clubbed, and usually they were using premium balls on every hole. And I just got sick of it. So I'm going to go back to 11. That's where I've lived for a long time anyway. I enjoy those courses, so I'm just going to stick with that. It's still, up there for however many cloints and coins you can earn. So it's only 6 fewer clan points and a third fewer coins. And coins don't really matter at this point. So I would jump up there and play that, and did that yesterday with a decent amount of success. And then it all just came crumbling down like it always does, and came all the way back down to 5170. So no big deal. we'll get back to our T11 roots. Maybe I'll hack around on some 12 in a little bit. Relearning the most brutal tour there is while streaming. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Yes, indeed, Tom. Bushwhackers, baby. Let's go. Hey, give me that mofo salute. Yes, sir. Let's go. Hey, look, me and Frazier are basically the exact same spot. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, Eric wanted me to let him know. He told me earlier, because he's doing 11, wants to jump in here. Yeah, you're the opposite. I suck at 12 and I love 11. No, I'll jump up. It's a fun tour. It's just brutal. It's just brutal. But since I've got the clubs now to match most everybody, APOC 7 is enough, and Cata 6 is enough. I mean, I'm only 5 cards away from a Cata 7, so I really can't wait for that. But this is we just had this one in a tournament. Not quite a similar wind, but not quite the same angle, I should say. But this is basically where I want to go. I'm just going to play it as 1-to-1 because we got a good angle on it and a good distance. Still can't hit perfect, though. Not going to have the distance anyway. Well. The top one right was a good consistent play in the tournament, but I was a little deeper, and so I think I needed to adjust the spin a little bit. Play it with a little bit more top spin, but further back, and a little bit more to the right. But that's not one that we're going to drop with any kind of regularity in tour play. I've dropped it more with great shots in tour play than I have with perfects, to be honest with you, because it's usually like a nasty, massive crosswind of some sort, and the landing area is riddled with inconsistencies. So you really have to be mindful of changes in elevation. Oh boy, I haven't played this one yet. I don't think I can play a rough bump without trying to adjust, so we will play offset games, I guess. Let's see. Red on the rough, +9. How's that sound? Let's go +8. We'll add 10% and pull deep, so 11.6. Oh geez, gonna have to release from the right now because of that. Got it off though. See what it looks like. Okay, so need a bigger offset or a bigger over adjustment, or a combination of the two. Oh, he can probably rough bump this with a Cata. Still trying to get these. I haven't played. Well, I didn't play much 11 yesterday, so I haven't gotten many of the Glades shootout holes from the back tees yet. So this is not set up well for sniper play. Because the sniper you can't rough bump it with, and if there's any kind of tailwind, you got to play off that back pad. So Cata rough bump will be much better here You might be able to pull it off with a Guardian. He seemed to be just, right there, so. Did not end up well for him, though. So we'll see, I guess. Huh. That is a really inconsistent rough bump area. It's a hard one to get dialed in with a big wind. Again, you've got the changing elevations where you're pulling down onto the into the water, so you're pulling down into a lower elevation than where you started off. Pardon the dog again. Oh, geez. Our neighbors are home. Still getting used to apartment life. Still getting used to it. Glades are dumb. They're tough, but they're dumb. From the back tees, they're just going to be dumb. The shootouts, anyway. I don't know. This hole's all right because you got a decent chance for an albatross. He didn't flash the shades ever at me, did he? Offset over adjustment. Yeah, they're all going to be kind of like that. You saw that last one. Plus 10% was not even close. I offset it probably 2 squares and played plus 10% at 1-to-1, and it wasn't. It was still 5 yards away. So it's got to be probably playing as a plus 20 with offset. What are the other ones that are on this stupid course? I think I had one yesterday. Oh, there's the other one. There's the island pad that's like super inconsistent. There's a rough bump there with a trap off to the right. That one's also right in between. Right in between your sniper. Your sniper can't reach that pad. All right, so that's the angle we wanted to come in at. We'll go right there. I'm going to play it, let's call it right at a min, so 5.9. The great fest continues. Nuts. Yeah, so they're shootouts that I'm wholeheartedly unfamiliar with from the back tees. I don't know that I've ever played the shootouts from the back tees. I don't know if they've ever been in Tour 11 when I've been playing it. I don't believe they have, as far as I can recall. And any kind of course where if you're set up with a sniper bag, it won't work. Like, you can't even reach that pad, or you're going to be playing blind. That's always problematic for me. There were a couple like that in Drumore when they were in Tour 12 and then moved down to Tour 11 for a while that were like that. Oh, no. And being a majority sniper player, even if I have a power 3 ball on, it's not working. Hate to do that to a family member, but I don't think he flashed shades, and he teed off with a Kingmaker first go, so sorry, bro. I will take those points, though. Yeah, the shootouts, they have inconsistent landing areas that are not conducive to sniper power 3 play. So that's no good for me. From what I've seen from him so far, that's no good. I'm gonna do some hooky slicey here. Go with just like the Thor's Hammer level of curl, but I wanted to play with the APOC because it was just such a straight headwind. And putting your catabag on your longwood bag here is also a requirement. With this level of headwind, we're not going to get deep enough to be able to play sniper up onto the green. Well, you can. You're just not going to have a shot for the albatross because you're going to have to bounce it over on that pad over in the front left. So it just doesn't work. Not worth it. We got a Wind 5 Wanka. Did not seem to be enough curl to me, but what do I know? Very short. Very short. And there's a headwind, so he's going to have a brutal play. Alrighty. Let's run this one up onto the back of the green and have it funneled back down right into the pin, shall we? Let's do it. 6.2 rings here. Couple of beans. I'm going to go with 3/4 of a ball of curl. Well, it'll funnel back down, but it'll come in on the far side of the pin from where we would like it to be. That's okay. So our opponent here is going to probably have to try and full top spin, double bounce from the third fairway, I guess it should say, because there's 3 of them. Third fairway onto the pad. Oh, and he's got a sniper on, so he's doubly screwed. But yeah, bounce here, bounce onto the other pad, probably full curl, full overpower, all the beans. Oh, I would be going full curl here, but what do I know again? Should have listened to my advice on all of these. Huh? Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck, Mitsu. Much love. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. You missed our first hooky slicey of the day on this one. Played a big smash of a bit of my signature shot on Tour 11. I played that one quite often with a Thor's Hammer. Having the APOC 7 now, I play it with that as well if I got any kind of headwind, but yeah, I played that one quite a bit on stream back when I was streaming quite often. Hoping to get back to that kind of level where I can do it on a relatively often basis. But yeah, hooky slicey time. Basically on most wins for this hole, if I get a tailwind, then I'm smashing it over with the APOC blast, full beans blast. But anything else, I'm basically hooking it. Playing a big power hook over onto the second fairway for a cat a shot. All right, I'll tighten up, Big Cat. No problem, yeah. Yeah. Ingrid, you're back. What's up? Phone call interrupted. Phone call interrupted. Kicked me off. But I put do not disturb on. like a non-rookie. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. We have some doggy visitors. I hope that's not like ear-piercingly loud, but I have a feeling it is. Andy! Hey! Come here. Come here. This apartment that we moved into, the complex has just dogs everywhere, so still getting used to it, but we're saying hi to all of them, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're saying hello to our neighbors' dogs. Yes, we are. Yes, yes, yes. Good boys. That's good boys. Come on. Good job of not barking, but my word, were you whining like crazy. Yep, that's exactly right. Little doggy making whiny noises. He's like a little watchdog. He's always watching out the window. So when he used to bark, we're training him not to bark when they're coming by, because he used to do that. When we had our house, he would bark at all the dogs that were walking by or anything. He hates people on bicycles too. He'll always bark at a bicycle. So since we moved here, we're trying to train him not to bark at all, because they come by so damn often. And if we're not here, we try and, we'll either have to pen him off in the back or train him not to do it. So we've been leaving him out. Our neighbors said he's been good and not barking. And when we're here, he's not barking really either. He's just kind of doing that whiny thing, and then he shuts up after a while. So not too bad. Belly scritches usually do help, though. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see. I can't count the number of times that my streams have been interrupted by phone calls or by the dogs whining. So I did a couple when we had stray rescue puppies. So they would be like really, really whiny while I was trying to stream, because they were 6, some of them were as young as like 3-4 weeks old. So they would be whining like crazy while I was trying to stream. I try to put them down in the bed and stuff. Oh no, unlucky. But yeah, the belly scritches will usually get them to shut up a little bit. I feel bad. He pulled out a navigator after I teed off with a Kingmaker. But he watched me, so his option, I suppose. I've played this individual quite a bit. Check the card here. Quite a few top 10s. 144 billion. What am I on? 140? About 1,000 less games than him. Nice. Nice. We will go to a shootout. Nice. 10-3, we're going to add 20% at 1-1, so that'll be a 12.3. Okay. 1.5 left. 12.3, and then depends on where we end up. We're going to have to take a look. 8.3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 12.3. Okay, the height's good. If we had pulled in the trap, I would have done a push-up. Well, it looks like that could have helped us a little bit. You never know with this pad, because it bounces off in a funnel left to right anyway, so sometimes a grate in the opposite direction can be useful. JJ, what's going on? Wayne, yes, indeed, it's been a while. Yes, all is indeed well. All is well. Thanks, brother. Thanks for being here. Beers later, JJ. I guess I could crack one open now. I don't see why not, actually. Or do I want a vodka? Yeah, let's make a drink. That sounds like a great plan. Let's see. Oh, yes, I have Tito's. Yes, I have club soda. Yes, I have a lemon. Perfect. Let's see if we can get a rematch. Nah. It's all right. It'll give me a chance to make my drink. I can't see the chat while I'm in the kitchen, so chat amongst yourselves, I suppose, for a minute or two. Oh, and of course, as soon as I walk away... Boys! Stop! Oh my God. Andy, come here. Hey! Andy! No, come here. Jesus. At least he's going first. Oh, nice. Usually club soda spills out like crazy the first time you open it. But it's been sitting in the fridge for a few days now. So that's about how long you have to let a club soda settle. 48 hours. Otherwise it'll just explode all over you. Just giving out mini life pro tips today. And a little squeeze of lemon. Perfect. Thanks for the suggestion, JJ. A drink was just what the doctor ordered on this Friday afternoon. Oh, and our opponent used the premium ball and put it in the rough, eh? Okay. Let's crank up all the top spin. Red on the rough. 1-1. And we'll curl it back a little bit. 8-8 plus 3. There we go. Painting project. Okay. Well, yes, please have one with me. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful Friday. Yes, I realize it's September 11th. So we'll have this drink in honor of all the first responders. How about that? Cheers. But then we're just going to have a good time. Oh, high school football, Friday Night Lights. Stewart in the house as well. Yes, go Bushwhackers. Cheers, welcome. And have a good one, Wayne. Hope whatever team you're the alumni for is winning. Oh, Friday Night Lights. Gotta love it. All right, let's go 2.5 top here and a notch right. We're going to offset just right edge and deep with the guide like 3/4 of the way up. That second one, and we'll go 1-1 plus 15%, so 11.7 here. Couple of notches of OP. Do not want to leave this one short, so I'm going to use a little bit extra. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree, Stu. Yeah, good day to reflect. Yes. That day played a large role in my enlisting in the Marines, so I'm sure everyone's got their own 9/11 story. I was in high school at the time. I think I was a sophomore or a junior. I can't remember which one. One of the two. Let's see, 2001 it would have been. So that would have been the start of my junior year. Yeah. And played a large factor in my decision to enlist a few years later, do 4 years in the Marines. So, yeah, had a massive impact on, as the key moment in a lot of people's lives. So, yeah, crazy. But, a nice Heroes Premium Vodka. Yeah. I'm drinking Tito's. It's got the red, white, and blue on there. Tito's has been my go-to vodka for quite a while now. Well, we couldn't get anything going on our on Baby Bob making its debut, but we're on a nice little streak here. 6 in a row. Put together, I think it was an 8-game win streak on the stream 2 days ago. So, kicking things off with some nice long W streaks and some good points for the Bushwhackers. Take a look, see what we look like now. 215 versus 205, so we're almost 10,500 ahead. Pete, of course, leading the way, as he always does. What an animal. But, yeah. Oh, nice. Gotcha. Yeah, I think there's certain ones here that do that, like Budweiser does like a hero can and does like or I guess I should say Anheuser-Busch, where it's like a month where a percentage of their profits go to fallen heroes or some charity of something like that. There's so many different ones. I'm going to try and drive the green here. Why not? I don't really know what I'm doing, but we'll give it a whirl. Yeah? Shall we? We'll go like white on the trap leading to it, thereabouts. 9 rings. And then we'll just give it a smash. See what happens. Why not? Not bad result. Not a bad result. How was life in the Marines? Yeah, I would say, you learn discipline real fast if you don't have it. They will instill it in your body real quick. I think that I benefited from a regimented high school wrestling program that was just absolutely insane physically wise. I think that as far as that goes, I think my high school wrestling program was more physically taxing than, say, Marine Corps boot camp was. Which might seem a little crazy, but true. My coach was just a fitness nut, and he was just like, his big thing was always like, we will win the third period. Like, we will have better stamina than everyone that we wrestle, and we will wear them down, beat the crap out of them, and we will always win the third period. And so, like, physically, I was in really good shape. And I had been through just absolutely brutal. Oh, no, that's an awful great left. Please still get lucky. Oh, the Endbringer. Oh, the Endbringer is such a beautiful club. So in addition to being in really, really like fantastic shape going into it, I had been through just absolutely grueling and physically exhausting and like mentally draining workouts for years with a wrestling coach that was very demanding. And so I think, and I didn't enlist for 3 years out of high school. So I guess 2.5. I went to college for 2 years straight out. So I think that waiting until I was 21 to actually enlist gave me a huge advantage over the majority of people who are enlisting are 18 straight out of high school. So 3 years, this is the way that I put it. I'm a math guy, in case you couldn't tell, as I'm doing all these numbers in my head and nonsense. When you're 21 versus an 18-year-old, it doesn't seem like that big of a gap, but it's 1/6 more of your life that you've lived. That's 3 extra years of growth and development. And so I think I highly benefited from those 3 extra years and was able to utilize that advantage and become really successful in my career. I only did 4 years, but I was contract private first class because of my college credits. I had earned enough over those 2 years that when I enlisted, they automatically promoted me to PFC. And then I was the honor graduate out of my occupational school and meritoriously promoted there. And then was promoted to corporal a little bit over a year after that. And then meritoriously promoted to sergeant about a year and a half later. So I really do feel that having just even those 3 extra years of life experience was a huge advantage. And it was an experience that I wouldn't trade for the world. It was great. I didn't love every minute of it, but overall the experience is not one that I would change for all the world. It was you form brotherhood with so many individuals, and I got to travel all over the world and didn't have to pay for it. So that's not bad, I got to see a large portion of the world that I otherwise would not have been able to see. And not a lot of people can say that without having large sums of money or spending 6 months abroad as a foreign exchange student or something, but basically being broke the whole time. Like, that's not really experiencing culture like it is. Like, I wasn't there the whole time, but I was stationed out of Japan for 3.5 years, so that was home base for a good chunk of the time. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Crap. I had the wrong bag on. It's alright, we'll just have to hurry through the rest of this. So, I just got to, like I said, it's an experience I wouldn't change for the world. I got all kinds of, friendships made and memories and just so much value and growth that I experienced while I was a part of it as well. Part of the reason that I wanted to do it was because I just didn't like the direction my life was going. I was in college, but I didn't like it. It all seemed kind of pointless to me. I was like, I need a direction in my life, or I need to just go do something where I don't have to worry about it for a while, kind of thing, where I can just be told what to do and then figure out my life from there, kind of thing. Plus, it's also just like, it's not like a theory that I necessarily know a whole lot about, but just like you'll hear people talk about how like men, when they're growing up, have to kind of challenge themselves in order to get from adolescence to adulthood. There's not really anything culturally that we have anymore that signifies like the ritual that they used to have signifying that you are now, one day you're a child, and now you are considered an adult. That didn't really exist. That doesn't really exist anymore. So for me, that kind of acted as that rite of passage, if you will, where, okay, I need to test myself in order to prove to myself that, I'm going to be an adult and a man now, kind of a thing. So if that makes sense. I'm going to go 5.1 rings here on this rough bump. I just can't hit perfect today, man. It's been an all-day thing. I'm going to end up in the rough. Jeez. Beto, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's 5 in a row. Nice. Oh, I'm at 7. It's nice to be able to say I challenged myself and succeeded. I was like, that's part of the reason I wanted to do it, was just that challenge to prove to myself, and not only prove to myself that I can get through it, but thrive in an environment like that. The reason I was actually promoted to sergeant was because I was acting as a platoon sergeant, as a corporal. So I was an E4 rank, and I was in a billet that was supposed to be an E6, so a rank that was two ranks higher than mine. And I was the platoon sergeant for a platoon of 35 Marines as a corporal, and that was a major reason why I was meritoriously promoted to sergeant. Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe that Great Right missed that badly from that close. I thought a Great would still be in. My win streak's in jeopardy because I poorly played that rough bump. I should have just played it up on there. For some reason, I catch that glitch with a short iron. Every time I try and use the thorn for that rough bump, it does that glitch. So I'm just not going to play it anymore. For some reason, it just is super inconsistent. You got to use so much topspin. You're using a long iron or a sniper or wood, whichever wood you happen to be using, Kata or a sniper or guardian. It doesn't seem to catch that glitch because you don't have to use that much topspin. Hey, we had this one from the second tease earlier. Let me see if I can play it much better than that this time. Oh, a straight crosswind, huh? Interesting. It looks to be just a little bit of a headwind as well. So I'm going to have to play driver. This could get ugly. 13 is 9.4 plus 30%. 9.42829. We'll call it. So we'll be somewhere in the range of like 12 and a half rings or so, thereabouts, with a blind setup, Thor's hammer. See what we can do. Okay. Inside of 4 yards, we can do this. All right, so we'll go with approximately 3. And let's do 6 and a notch back. And we'll call it already at 5 there. That's already at 5. So plus 3.4 is going to be 14.8. So we need 5.5 more. And a notch of curl back to the right, rather, to offset that wind. Should be inside of 4 for the win. Didn't really need that notch of curl, apparently, but worked. Glitchy rolls for the great shots. Yeah, that probably had something to do with it too, Mitsu. Good point. Eight in a row. Let's go. Let's keep things rolling. Some more Glades nonsense. Should I try and drive the green? Yes, I should. Why the hell not? What have we got? 14 miles an hour? Is that enough? I think that's enough. What do we think? Should I zerk it? Let's zerk it. Oh, no. Wow. I tried to send it. It just did not work. That was poor. I guess I didn't need the Zerk wind. I could have just stuck with the power 2 ball or wind 2 ball. Yikes. Yikes. This guy's just gonna lay up. I can't see this wind and not just get excited and want to try something cool. Like if it's tournament, then maybe you can get it dialed in. So that's totally different. But like in tour play, I guess since I'm on an 8-game win streak and this is a makeable Alba second shot with your wood, it's not really all that important. But I mean, I just get greedy. I see that wind, I'm just like, ooh, like a kid in a candy shop. Like I need this. I need to try something crazy. Let's go. All right, let's just play it right at a max. So we'll call it 7 rings. Oh, a little more than that? All right, so 7.5. We'll do 7.5. I thought we were much further back on the distance when I started pulling into the overpower. Like, oh, I need to over-adjust more. Yeah, came in way short. Way short. Let's see if he can drop the Alba. Otherwise, it's going to be tough to win. He's got a Kingmaker on, right? That's all right. I don't care about the wins and shootouts. It'll be fine. At least it could mess me up depending if I'm playing which shootout hole we get, because if it's going to be like a min driver, then it could be really in between. Since it's a power 5 ball, min driver looks completely different. We'll see. Maybe we'll get one of these Sunshine Glades nonsense holes. And then we can use our sniper since I have a power 5 ball on instead of a driver. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Who knows? All right, no Alba, so we'll be going to the shootout, see what we can do. Wind 1 versus wind 3. All right, fingers crossed. See what we get. I kind of almost hope it's one of the new ones to see if what it looks like with a Power 5 ball on. I can't even type. Oh, no. Oh, maybe I can play the rough bump here. See what kind of wind we get. Oh, okay, yeah. He won't be able to play it with a Power 3 ball. Do I dare play a rough bump here? Or should I just try and set up and learn what I did earlier? With this massive of a... Let's see where he ends up. The rough bump will look interesting. It's going to be a big over adjustment. I'll remember that. I'll do plus 20%. Plus a big offset. Or if we're all the way up for the rough bump, then probably plus 25. Oh, nice shot. Let's see. All right, I'm going to play it I'm going to play it back where I did. No rough bump, although I want to look and see. Yeah, I'm not going to play it, but we will do this. Three squares shallow, plus 20%. We'll add 3 17.7 rings. 8.7, 9 more. Need to be within inside of 2 yards. Not going to get it. Wow. That just flew. Massive offset, massive over adjustment. Doesn't matter. Oh, what did I say? I should have done 25%, right? Ah, Jesus. Damn it. Jim and John, what's going on, fellas? Thanks for the good lucks. Dang it. All right. Let's switch back to something normal. We got a little wonky. Tried to drive the green. To no avail. Let's see. Probably going to do another 20 minutes and then call it quits. So we'll see what we can do from here on out. Hopefully we get an opponent. Oh, we got Clannables. Oh, James. Wolfpack James. Grinding for Clannables. Flash shades? What are we doing? No shades? Nope. All right. It's going to be a layup, actually. Not even going to try. So second shot here, depending on the wind, we'll either just lay up there at the end of this fairway or try and blast it over if we can. We will see. See what kind of wind we get for the second shot. It'll all be kind of dependent on that. There we go. No shades, but we'll both play with Titans. All the best, James. Hopefully your Oh, he's going to switch to the same clubs. Nice. Same ball, same club, same everything. That'll work. Wow, James is very far to the left of the fairway. I wonder if that was on purpose. I wasn't really watching. James Roberts. Is that he's Wolfpack? Does he stream or is he just Wolfpack guy? I'm not deep into much of the Golf Clash. If outside of the 19th, then I am not super familiar with them. I know, like, what was it? I mean, Daniel MacArthur and then the rest of the Wolfpack guys. I know there were only, like, a handful of them at first. I'm guessing James was one of them. I think it was only, like, if I remember right, six or so of them at first, and then they just had a bunch of different accounts and really just were the first clan to, like, really put together a compilation of really good Masters notes. Yeah. Oh, he does some expert streams? Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, this is probably not going in. We're just going to let it dribble up onto the green there. Let the secondary effect come into play. Not too shabby. Bushwhacker's killing it. Oh, where are you, Jason? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like the streaming community. I'm relatively familiar with. I try and sub to all the Golf Clash streamers. So if they're on, then I try and jump in there and support them if I can. But there's so many now that it's hard to keep track of them all. But like all the different clan stuff and who people are outside of the 19th hole, I'm not particularly familiar with. That was the first like major clan organization within Golf Clash that I became a part of, and that's really the only one that, based on my experiences with the other ones, it's the only one that I really care to have anything to do with. Nothing against the other ones, they're just not my cup of tea. I really enjoy the 19th, and I've been in a 19th clan for the majority of time that I've had two accounts. When clans started, I made a second one. That one, I bounced around to a couple different clans with that and settled into Alley Cats before I moved to the family, and then have been with Bushwhackers ever since. So I've been with Bushwhackers now for, I'm not even sure how long. A good long while. I think there was a one season break where I put both of my accounts back in. Oh no, that was after I left the family. That's what it was. I left the family after like 2 or 3 seasons to move my account into my clan, so that we could work on promotion. That's what it was. Alrighty. Dead center here. That'll compress. Perfect 1-to-1. And a baby notch of right curl. Great left. Ooh, hopefully that doesn't hurt me too bad. Let's see what it looks like. Ugh. That was poor. Great left murdered it. Ugh. Perfect or great right probably would have won there. First season you've ever been outside of the Wolfpack, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess I've only ever been in 19th or in my clan. So, yeah. Loyalty is to be valued for sure. Can't beat that. I didn't start paying money into the game until clans rolled around. I paid, I think, like $5 to get the 500 gems that I needed in order to start my own clan, and started paying a little bit here and there ever since. But we're still going strong. We are now Master 2. We survived a relegation push. That was the clan that my other account was in there, the Free Dotem clan. It's mostly St. Louis folks, friends and family. It's opened up, but we still have some open spots. But yeah, really proud. We've had a really good core of guys who've stuck it out since the beginning, and have slowly worked our way up, and are now we generally sit one spot below whatever, like there's Champions 100, and then whatever the spot below that is, we generally sit one below that. So we actually made Master 2 early, and we're there and pushing. That's why it was so hard for us not to get relegated last season, with so many clans pushing for Master 3 and the Champions 100 spots. It was a real tight battle for relegation for our first clan season in Master 2. So, but we survived and are somewhere down there again. With me focusing a lot of my efforts on Bushwhackers this season, I'm putting a lot of pressure and faith on my boys over there to carry us through. So we're right on the relegation line. Also, we'll have to probably do some grinding over there, take some time away from Bushwhackers, unfortunately, for a little bit, to go make sure that we don't get relegated again. But I'm basically just playing that baby account for the pin chest every day, and then just playing Junior, which I moved over there from Bushwhackers, playing it not to get relegated, basically, and then just doing tournaments. That's what I was doing with it, with the Junior account, when it sat in Bushwhackers for so long. So, just grind just enough, and play tournaments and grind enough to stay in Master 3 in the weekly, and that would basically get me anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 clan points a season, just because of tournament finishes and the handful of hundreds of millions of coins I would grind every week. But playing the upper tours, they accumulate really fast. A little notch of OP here from James. It's sometimes it's hard to move away. You get comfortable with a group, and know them inside and out, and it can be a culture shock a little bit to move outside of that. Even in something as silly as like a clan in Golf Clash, things are just very different. Bushwhackers and my clan have very similar kind of. Well, no, all right. The content that we talk about is similar in that it's just like nonsense and talking smack and very adult, not safe for work kind of chats in both my clan and here. But the difference is the Bushwhackers chat just goes nonstop. You put the game down for a couple hours, you come back, you got 50 new Facebook messages in the Bushwhackers chat, and you come back and open the game back up, and the little icon in the bottom right-hand corner says 99 plus. More often than not. We don't interact quite so often in mine. It's a little bit less of a it's just not quite as serious. Alrighty, 13-3 at a min is what we'll call it. 1 point. Okay, so we need 4.5 more. We're at 5. We need 4.5 more. That was just a notch too much. Sit, Paul. I can't believe that didn't get knocked down. 4 yards away. Not awful for a completely blind setup, but the majority of the time, that's not going to win you a shootout in Tour 11. If you're playing anybody who plays this tour regularly, then that's not going to get it done. I think I've matched up with James here a couple times recently. For those of you who are playing along at home, I'm fixing another drink, so. Oh my. Well, it is one that when you're playing it blind, it can go wrong quite easily. And if you don't play it often, it can mess you up. All right. Beverage in hand. Happy Friday, all. Oh, he's basic balling it. Neat. That's fine. We'll do basic ball off. $3K the hard way. That's never fun. Okay. Basic ball. Let's see. We'll take off 2-2. Play it as a 9.5. Ah. Oh, he flashed shades? Gotcha. Well, this is our third match, so. I thought I flashed shades at the beginning, but we didn't. He flashed shades on this one? That's all right. No worries. We're 1-1 right now. Can't be flashing shades on the third one. Doesn't work. Vodka soda, Mitsu. Tito's and Club. Splash of lemon. Just a little squeeze. My wife loves lemons, so we always have lemons. And usually have a wedge from a leftover one. I cut one in half for her dinner last night. Just squeeze lemon on top of whatever I make for her for dinner, and she's happy. So lemon juice and Parmesan, just cover it all in lemon juice and Parmesan, and then she's happy. So there was a half of lemon there in the fridge. So I squeezed a little bit into the first one, squeezed just a notch into this one. I generally do beer or vodka. If I'm doing liquor, I do vodka. But usually beer. Oh, I've been trying the more of the like hard seltzers, the High Noons are my favorite because they're vodka club in a can, and that vodka club's my drink anyway. So I like those more than most of the seltzers. All right, let's do 1-to-1 plus 20%. So we'll go with 13.3 rings here. 10. 13.3. Well, Great Ride will do that to you. That is one of the nice benefits of our new apartment is we have an ice maker in our refrigerator. So we didn't have that at our old house, so it's nice. My wife also loves ice, so the fact that it's just always there is great. Just got to change the filter out in the fridge every 6 months or so, basically. Little lemon juice. Yeah, little lemon juice over the top of it. If I grill, then I usually will grill 2 halves, and I'll put some on mine after the grilled lemon juice I really enjoy. I just chop them in half and do them on the grill, like oh geez, with like 5 minutes left in whatever I'm grilling, I'll throw the lemon on. Oh no, he's gonna try the rough bump, and you just get a little smoky flavor in it. I don't think a rough bump's the way to go here. maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to play it on the pad with a whole bunch of backspin, I guess, and offset games and some curl and let it fly. All right, let's see. How many rings do we want to go here? Holy hell. Okay, 9 plus 13. 15.6. 10. 5, 6. Now we'll notch on like a lot of curl. See what happens. Good games, James. If you ever see this, sorry, I wasn't sure what was going on there, but it was fun. It was a fun 3. Massively enjoyed. All right, we're going to call this one, next opponent will be the last series. So whether that's 1 or if it's 3, it'll be the last. Call it a night after this next one. Now the big dog is being annoying, so going to kick off and go take him outside, take a break for a little bit. My wife should be off work soon, and then spend a lovely evening with her. So hope you all enjoy this nice weekend coming up here. Hope wherever you are, things aren't too crazy. whatever's going on in your life, just know that people out there care about you. And it's wild times right now, but lean on your support system and get through it together. Try and figure out things that make you happy and maximize the time that you can spend doing them. For me, this game is one of them. It brings me a lot of joy, so I try and maximize the time I can play it in my life because it makes me happy. And I suggest everyone do the same. Find what makes you happy in life and maximize the time you can enjoy doing it. That's what everyone should do. Ooh, stayed in the bunker. It's going to be hard to take these boys out with this drink. I'm going to have to finish it before I take them. Yes, hello. He is just fully in my lap. A 120-pound dog has just decided that my lap belongs to him. The barky Westie small dog is now taking a nap, so he's not barking out the window at least anymore. But the big, massive, annoying Golden is decided that he's going to annoy me until I take him outside. So all of him is in my lap right now. Hello. I'm giving him belly scritches just for Ingrid. But I need you to leave me alone for another couple minutes while I finish my game, okay? Good boy. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. Go lay down. Go lay down. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Well, yeah. There's responsibilities and then there's pleasure. Make sure that you take care of your responsibilities while maximizing that time that you get. Yes. You can't completely ignore your responsibilities, but hopefully you can make your responsibilities things that make you happy as well. There's a great saying that I heard is find something that you love to do and then find someone who's stupid enough to pay you to do it. If you can figure that out, then you've got it made in the shade. Gonna add 3, 6, 15, 3, 10, 5, 3. Push up a little bit, even though I'm at a bad angle, because I'm bad. Great left. Poor anyway, I didn't push up enough. I turned it and was having to hurry. Take your pick of excuses. Great left, had to hurry. Turned it, couldn't get the angle right. Couldn't get the pull right. Didn't do the math right. You name it, I did it wrong. Alrighty, on to the shootout we go. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh, geez. This nonsense. So, we're at like a mid. 1-to-1. And the second bounce on that cut of the fringe. Offset there. Looks good. We'll go 1-to-1 minus 5%, so 7.5 rings. Go ball. Go ball. I will take that. Always have fun doing it. I will take that for this shot. This green always and forever annoys me. I hate when it's in tournaments. I hate everything about it. I guess this isn't. Is this the tournament next week? I guess it is. What's it? The Glades. I think there's 2 different courses on it, aren't there? Shows how much I pay attention. See how close he is. Not close. And we'll win with ease. Perhaps the last one of the stream. Unless we get a rematch. After that, I highly doubt we will, but we'll see. No. Okay, well, thanks everybody for being here. We'll take a look at the clan points. I appreciate all of you supporting me and being here with me and enjoying the game alongside me. 120 points earned, nice. We're sitting in first. Our gap is widened. 120 points is the last time I checked. So thanks again for everybody for being here. Again, much appreciated. Support everyone in the community. Go out and say what's up to the new streamers, to the old streamers, to everybody who is sharing content and putting stuff out there, putting whatever they can out there for the community to enjoy. Thank you again. All you mofos out there, let's keep this grind going. Let's win this gold. Let's get this tournament locked in and dialed in, and we will hopefully widen that gap even more. This has been a great season so far, and hopefully will continue to be. Okay, thanks, everybody. I will see you later.